SunDaze with styles, no weapon.
For about 10 seconds.
SunDaze, SunDaze, SunDaze.
SunDaze!
It's your boy Styles here, and this is
Weapon!
And this is
It's your boy FiF! Yeah!
Yo, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And in my regular fashion, I think we'll just dive right into everything.
Yeah.
The first topic.
Before. How many people are in the group?
I think we have like around 380.
380 something?
Now,
Yeah.
how many people are subscribed to the YouTube
63,
channel?
63.
63.
Yeah.
Alright, so just fast enough, quick numbers.
Yeah, the math.
280, 290 you are not
almost 300 people.
not subscribed?
We don't like
Yeah,
this.
that's weird. Like, it doesn't cost a penny
It's free.
to subscribe, comment, and like our videos on YouTube, and it means the world to us.
It's like
a big
30 seconds,
deal.
too.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds.
I've gone to some of my
I have
friends.
faith in you. I know you guys can do this.
I've gone
I
to
know
a
you
few
can
of
do
my
it.
friends and said, "Hey, listen, hey, did you want?" And they go, "Yo, I already got you."
Also, we
I already
are
got you.
we are going to be putting up the our Cash App tip jar, because really, honestly, like anybody who's digging this show, and if at all possible, you know what I mean, like I feel like $1 a week, like that's
$1 per episode.
manageable for
Anyone.
yeah, $1 per episode per week, and it wouldn't even be like a crazy amount of money, but it would be what we need
To get all the
to,
equipment.
Yeah.
to update this rate. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Start yours, and we'll do the same thing. We'll,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I don't
we
get it.
always try to support other people's projects.
Yeah,
so yeah,
always.
absolutely.
Always down with that. I mean, I know you guys love the audio and the visuals here, but to think about what we could do with
Could be
a
more.
camera, have headphones and a microphone here. Think how much more we
You
can
can
really
do
bring
more
to
stuff,
it.
more like
Yeah.
skits, more content,
Yeah.
better content. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Help us help you.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna be posting. Actually, I can't be posting. I still.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
still have about 2
Yeah.
more weeks left.
Yeah,
Fuck
2
you,
more
Facebook.
weeks.
I mean, I like Facebook.
Dude,
So
you
I
didn't
go back
even
on
say-
Facebook.
You didn't even say anything.
I
That's the
know. I
crazy.
just said it was a person who was
It was about a
an
pit bull.
animal abuser.
Yeah.
They left their like 1.5-year-old pit bull on the side of the road with a bag of dog food sitting next to him, and he sat there the whole time because he thought they were going to come back.
Nope.
Like, and so
Wow.
all I wrote was, "I'd like to string this cocksucker up." That was all I wrote, and I got in trouble for that.
30 days.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was about that, really.
No,
I think we
you're
know
on
too
it.
much.
You're on it. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a
He's
list,
blacklisted, dude. He's.
bro. I'm
We
definitely.
we talk about the things we're supposed to talk
But
about.
I'm gonna have these guys throw up the Cash App QR or whatever.
And also too, we're doing this episode today, and then we have another one tomorrow coming out.
Because this is the type of stuff that we want to try
Yeah.
to do. Like, we can do it even more. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, if I could just do this.
So we're doing a bonus. So what we're trying to do is that maybe it won't be every Monday holiday, but like a majority of them we're gonna do a
Anytime
bonus
it's a holiday,
episode.
yeah.
Bonus episode.
Yeah, let's try it, man.
Sure. So I know this first topic on the list. I know it seems like it was just last weekend, but it seems like it was like a million years ago.
Damn.
The Super Bowl. What did everybody think about the Super Bowl?
I thought, hey,
Bro,
listen,
I thought that
good for
honestly,
Mahomes, man. Good for
I
him.
thought that they were matched very evenly, because if you
Yeah.
notice, most of the game, it was just like touchdown, and then the other team would march up the field, like for the most part.
It's like an old
And
school
the Eagles
Patriots
were
game,
up,
man.
yeah, and the Eagles were up by
Back in
10
the day.
points at halftime. Like, I really thought that, and then it's just like, I feel like the Eagles in a way, like they choked at the end. What do you think?
I was there for Rihanna. Be honest with you.
And also, I felt
That was
like
a great show.
And also,
Yeah.
I did feel like the refs might have actually been special teams for the Chiefs.
Towards the end of it, yeah. I didn't watch that part because I went to bed. I went to bed after the halftime show.
I was
So-
sort of disappointed that
I was mad.
yes, I've been there before too.
Here comes the real fan. Sorry. I fucked up. My wardrobe malfunction.
No, there's a couple episodes before this.
Yeah.
where I was like, it was when we had Ryan, the lost episode 13.
Yo, we'll
with
get it,
Ryan
we'll get it.
Daly. Shout out to Ryan Daly. No, we are gonna fix
Yeah.
it.
The only place we have is in the group.
Man,
Sunday's
yes.
group.
Episode 13, the link to that live is the only footage currently that we're able to put up, which I think at some point
I have.
But we also want to have Ryan on again.
I can
Yes,
watch
we
it. I can
Great
watch it
guest.
on my phone. I can watch
Right,
the whole
people can.
episode.
Let me say,
But I
people
just
can come
It's
in.
Paul's fault.
Yes,
It's all
but I
Paul's
can't-
fault. If he rubbed Joe Biden's legs in the pool like he was supposed to, the episode would be allowed to be uploaded.
Then Daddy Biden would have let my computer. I think when I pressed record, that they had their black site IT people.
He would've let
they
it
shut
fly.
right down.
And then they put your name on the Epstein Island itinerary too. I saw Paul Styles on
I
there.
swear to God, I was never on that plane. I was never on that
Me
plane.
neither, me neither.
Whoops.
I did not have sexual relationships with that plane.
I seen the Bill Clinton with a blue dress on.
But also, yeah. So the halftime show with Rihanna, I was kind of disappointed. I
It was
really,
good,
I
though.
did.
It was good.
I no, it was good, but like I thought she was gonna
She was
have the
pregnant
baby.
again.
But bro, she's definitely pregnant again. There's no.
She was
doubt.
pregnant.
Oh, no,
No,
there- no,
that
there
was
is
trending. That was trending.
course.
And imagine, like, even though I think it's true that you don't get paid to be.
You have to pay to actually do it because you
get so
eventually
much
get the
exposure.
accolades
Yeah, what
from
exposure
it,
you get out of
yeah.
that? It's
Yeah.
huge.
And
She
it's
must have an
it's-
outcome because people are
dude,
begging
she's
her.
worth like $6 billion. I don't know if you guys
I believe it.
But like I did understand, like she was tethered to that platform,
it's 7
and she did like the
yeah.
most minimal amount of movements. I don't blame her,
Yeah.
but you know that the NFL was probably
It's-
still like, fuck, like because when they hired her, they did not know that she was gonna be pregnant.
Well, supposedly,
But
too,
it is what it is.
Supposedly, too, they said Kanye was going to come out, but because of everything that happened in the recent months, that shit, yeah.
Because I really thought
I thought Eminem was going to come out.
Yo,
Or I love the way
I
You
thought that
Lie,
Jay Z.
or, like,
I thought Jay Z
Jay-Z
was gonna come out
yeah.
when they were playing the
Yeah,
track. Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
that she started out the halftime show with "Bitch Better Have My Money."
She's like,
Wait, no,
instead
what's
she-
that, dude?
instead
That-
she's like, I paid my money.
Isn't it crazy how
you're the
those
hater.
platforms?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how like? Do you see how they use some sort of like computer program to make shit look like extra crazy? Like during the halftime show, it looked like it was almost like 3D, almost like some weird shit. Yeah.
Also, too, we gotta get into commercials there because, dude, Raekwon,
yeah.
what? On a
That was
Super Bowl
dope.
commercial, man.
I did not expect
That's
to see
insane.
that.
Definitely, that was dope. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah, they had some Philly comedians on
But
there
he's
too.
mad chill too. I feel like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could almost like
Dude,
represent.
I
anything,
met him. Met him. Shook his hand, man.
Yeah, like they say he's
Yeah,
really
it
dead.
was-
He's really dead.
Yeah.
Yo, we definitely, man.
He's down to
The
earth.
next time Wu-Tang comes around again, we all gotta fucking get to go to the show.
Try to get him on this
Yeah.
podcast with
Yeah,
next time they're
yeah.
doing shows around here. Like,
Yeah.
reach out to him.
Oh, yo, imagine that if we could start really getting like some people on that.
He
That
was-
would be a dream come. Yeah,
Yo,
that's fine.
legit,
That'd be
legit.
fine.
Raekwon was actually one of the most down to earth people. I got backstage and
Like if any celebrity,
everybody
just
walked
walked
by
across
and
this
it was exactly.
on YouTube, hit us
He
up,
was
man.
mad cool.
Throw us a bone,
Mad
like
Dope.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I guess we can pretty much get off the Super Bowl, and so this shit, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of like sort of opinion shit and like speculation because we really don't know for sure. But so they're saying Russia is like amping up, and I'm actually like a day or two behind the news, right? Because you guys might even be.
I just read this today.
But so yeah, they're saying 500,000 troops, which I do get. They had a draft and shit. It's mad young people, so they're just like
They're conscripts. They're
neat-
huge
they
percentage.
but not all of them out there.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
realize that there are some
Crazy.
special ops groups and shit
Yeah.
mixed in there too, but they would be the minority. And they have like they have a couple thousand tanks, a few thousand tanks, and a bunch of them are the new generation of tank. That I was reading an article that and that's why they haven't brought out, because people are like, oh, all their equipment and shit is just old. I don't think it's all old though.
I read about the.
I think they use the stuff in the beginning to use it up and to
Tiger,
try to soften them up.
Tiger something.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Tiger
I
something.
saw him too, and I was like, shit.
But it has a built-in radar detection system that by itself it can detect when a missile is coming toward the tank, because that's how they try to blow them
Yeah,
up.
but who-
It reads the missile and it fires its own mini missiles. They have a bunch of them and blows up the
It's
fucking.
anti-missile
Yeah,
technology.
Anti-missile.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Kind of what the U.S.
because what they're worried about,
defense system.
what they're worried about is that if we shoot that, if we do get a direct hit on that, then we take it. That's what every country would do. Like you take that vehicle and you reverse. You know what I mean?
It's just sad.
I want to
Still
see
going
any
on.
Russian technology that they bring out right now against any of the U.S.
U-
technology.
US
I want to
yeah.
see it in real life, because
I mean,
there's
that's absolutely
way too much propaganda going on with who has better
who has
technology,
what?
who doesn't, because they did roll out with like 1970s technology and they just got smashed with it. They basically just like left it, you know what I mean, and walked away. They left a 40-mile chain of trucks and
You
tanks.
must be careful what you say. Because
But don't you think?
I want to see it. I want to see it because and
I must break you.
everything aside, Russia has been in the Ukraine for a year, right about now. And to be honest, I mean, let's be serious. They have done nothing. It's been back and forth. They've made for a year. They've made no advance. So they need to prove that technology.
Considering you're working with 46 million people in Ukraine,
The only
or give or
reason-
take, and there was about 5 million that left because they were like, "Fuck, forget this."
Yeah.
We went out, and then Russia has 111 to whatever. Who knows? The numbers are probably.
Then they should have made big advances.
And this goes into this too. Like, well, because like, do you think that if the United States ever got in a position where like they knew it was going to be like a long drawn out war, you don't think that we have shit from like the 80s and the 90s and shit, or even shit left over from Vietnam? You don't think we'd be using up some shit? Because we definitely would.
Yeah.
But the problem is, Ukraine has been able to hang in there because we've given Ukraine unbelievable shit. Like we give them backpack. This is why Russia is hurting. We give them backpack drones that it just takes like 2 or 3 guys to handle it. You send it off. So that's why when Russia came in with their helicopters and their planes, those drones shut them all down. So they've been staying out of the sky because they don't want to lose their whole
compete.
And they don't want to lose their whole air force. Like they're gonna save it for whatever.
Which goes to they lost.
I do realize that
they lost 100,000 troops so far. Russia's lost 100,000.
How many did Ukraine lose? I heard it was
like 50 or 60,000. But look at it like this.
I heard
I
don't believe that.
Even if it's more,
don't believe that.
Even if it's more, Russia. You're talking about Russia's most elite troops are already out there. You can say they trained them, yeah, but those newly trained elite are not as anywhere near as skilled as someone that's been an elite troop for 20 years. Those are the guys that they haven't wiped out all of Russia's
that's what I'm saying.
special forces, but
don't think
100,000 troops have lost so far, and they just brought in 5.
But I think the numbers are skewed, man. I don't think we know the truth.
No. But we have to go with something. We have to use a baseline with something. So let's go with what they give us. Right? 100,000. Let's go with the 500,000 that they're bringing in. Of that 500,000, how many? I mean, 95% are conscripts.
How do you even know 500,000?
How do you know?
That's why I just said use it. That's why, but you need a benchmark to go by. So let's assume let's
go with what they're saying. That's what they are trying to say right now.
So let's say 95% of those are newly trained. You're talking about like think about the industries you guys work in during your day jobs. The new guy that comes in is not nearly as good as the guy that's been there for 20 years.
True.
So that differential, that learning curve right there, is gonna be a fucking problem.
But you know what's funny about it too? Because he keeps asking about the numbers because like. You have to think, this is our government telling us what the numbers is, which means it could be even more.
Or it could be less.
Why would they tell us more? You know what I mean?
No, but that's why. But
dude, there's definitely
100%.
We don't know for sure.
For the fact though, you need something to go by.
Yeah.
So we need to pick a benchmark somewhere and say, all right, if this is the benchmark, then this.
I truly don't believe that.
I think
that Russia has taken on more casualties in Ukraine, but who knows? Like I said, because the United States is to the point where. It's like they don't show us this.
We're sending Abrams tanks.
They don't let us see news. I know that.
No.
They don't let us see the news from over there. Like apparently, there's like all these speeches that Putin has done where he's like, the U.S. has, they blew up Nord Stream 2 because let's be fucking.
And they did. Let's be honest, they did.
And they said they would.
Like, but you said President
Biden said it on TV.
Biden said it on TV.
He said it on TV.
He said, "How could you tell us that won't be able to be used if you don't own it?" He said. Trust me when I tell you, we will make it.
It will not exist.
It will not exist.
Done. And guess what? It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And now there's documents, there's leaked documents.
Okay. So I did listen to that whole thing with Seymour Herschel, right?
Seymour not.
No. Yeah, well, now you just...
Seymour Bots.
You're just fucking around.
Seymour Bots. What?
That's right. Seymour Herschel, he was the guy who actually... He got one of Pulitzer Prize for. I did a little more research. Last week.
Shit!
He actually talked about the Vietnam War, and he ended up getting he got a Pulitzer Prize from it, saying that like U.S. should not have been in that fucking war. Like everybody already knows that shit.
Yeah.
So with the whole thing going on with I don't know, like the whole shit with the Nord Stream.
Yep.
So he just came out and said, he goes, I have good, and I'm repeating myself from last week, but at least like I got the name right, got that shit right.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When you say sometimes about like we repeat things, like there are updates to the story,
yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes we want to use that as an example for
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem with the news though right now is that they don't go backwards and reiterate back like we do.
have
Like
to.
it's just what's next. So you forget about the fifth story when the first one comes out. We don't do that here on Sunday
Because the news
we gonna
cycle,
bring you the real news.
Because the
Fuck that
news
shit.
cycle is so fast that even the most important stories, it
Get
doesn't
wiped.
matter. They could just to hear the like some bullshit ass goofy story. Like you don't think like, and this goes right into to what we're about to talk about.
The balloons?
next. No, we're actually going to talk about the
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
trains,
Before
planes,
we
and
get into that,
automobiles.
Well, balloons
he
are
basically
that.
put it out there that the
Balloons
U.S.
do tie into that,
the U.S. did fucking the Nord Stream pipeline, right? Obviously, everybody's starting to fucking realize it.
Yeah.
But they did it with Norway. And
Yeah.
this was already
Norway dropped a
This
buoy
was
from, like, a
already
cargo
being
plane.
planned out about a year and a half before the making. So
There was
man.
Like
there
there's
was
literally
military
documents.
exercises.
There's literally documents that was the playbook for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
operation.
There was military exercises done in that same location
Yeah.
a week prior
Yo, I said-
from who? NATO members.
Guys,
you
we're
guys
sitting
know
there
the
saying all this shit. I was like,
You guys know the depth in the center. Oh, holy shit! There's a drone. Get down.
get down. There's a red dot in your head.
Oh, I can't say that.
Get down.
But what do you think about these train
Derailments. The
There's
one
not
that
just
was
one.
crazy, dude. Yeah,
But
the
Ohio,
one-
but you know what's crazy about this? And I want
The
to
Ohio one's fucked up.
that's insane, dude.
How crazy it is if you look in that little tiny town and then see what is on the rest of the there's nothing there.
I didn't even see
farmland.
The train just
I don't even
happened.
It's farmland.
The train just happened
I
to
don't even
derail
know
there.
what
It's
is-
farmland.
I
They're
look-
gonna contaminate that whole fucking area.
I
with
look for
food.
the train tracks. Where the fuck are the train tracks? Like, I'm a weirdo. When I watch shows,
And it makes
shit,
me wonder-
When I watch shows and I see where it's we're in this kind of, I look up, I go into
You
Google
Google
Earth,
Earth, you Google
and I
Earth.
go, I find out where it is, what's the population, what's the blah, 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 blah. My brain is funky,
yeah.
man. Funky
I
like
guess that.
But yeah.
Unpackage that further though. What do you do after
Yeah.
Google Earth?
Then I'm like, oh, okay. So how many people are
Then he
there?
cranks
How
down.
many? Would this even be possible? The storyline? Would this even be fucking? Blah, blah. The 186 people that live in Palestine, Ohio. Where the hell? Like, and
I heard something that they
Listen,
evacuated
listen,
everyone.
listen.
now.
I didn't
No,
look.
they're supposed to at least.
Yeah, I didn't get
Because everyone's getting pissed because they're
They let
sitting there
them back.
saying, bro, they're sitting there saying, no, I heard that they
What
were
day
going
is
to
today?
evacuate them again.
Is today the 18th or 19th? You know this actually happened the second or the
Today
the
is
third.
19th.
19th.
Tomorrow's the 20th.
Yeah. So what happened? The
Do you
third,
know,
fourth?
like,
It happened 2
they
weeks
didn't
ago.
even hear from the White House until, like, almost 2
It
weeks
happened
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When did you guys start hearing about? When did you guys start hearing about the
Yeah.
derailment?
I just
in the
started
last
about
week.
Monday.
It's been the beginning of
And dude,
February is
it's
when this
wild.
fucking happened.
It's fucking wild because, and the other thing I
I
didn't
don't-
realize,
The
you
Cobra
know,
News.
there's like
The Cobra
1,000.
News.
You know, there's like 1,000 train derailments in this country, like per year. I heard some shit like in Massachusetts, like
Hold on,
200.
hold on. I looked this up because of where we work at.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say said name, but where we work at
Oh yeah.
in Mansfield,
Nope.
right behind the building, less than 20 feet from the building, runs
yeah.
Amtrak and a regular MBTA, right?
Yeah.
Mass, but I forget whatever. But anyway,
Have a 5-star day.
yeah, yo, that's
Yo.
what's up, yo, yeah, yo, shut up, Jerron. Shit,
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Jerron Freeman.
La Chupacabra.
Yeah, man.
He's definitely gonna see that.
So, all right. So
Hit me.
I went and I was like fucking around with like the what's it called the
Guys.
people that were no we actually had a thing at our job where they were like, oh, we'll come in, we'll make sure that your building is safe.
Or like the
Make sure
assess,
everything's
like the
fine.
risk, like
Yeah, and they deal with like the gap between OSHA and everything because they don't want OSHA coming in and shit's like
Yeah,
messed
fuck
up. Yeah. So shit, and I brought this up, kind of joking, but hey, do we get like a safety pay or something like that?
Like hazard pay. Yeah.
Yeah, hazard pay, safety pay, whatever. And
There's tracks right there. in the
I looked
fucking
it up
glass
that day during the meeting we have every whatever it is, and it said 68 derailments of trains in Massachusetts
A year.
in the past 10 years.
Wow.
So that's like-
6.8 a year though. So
Yeah.
that's seven. Say 7 for even numbers.
Still-
But it's
Seven
still
to-
more than what I thought it was, though.
Yeah.
Tell you
That sounds
the
about
truth.
right. Think about how many fucking trains run. You're talking about 7 a year.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Out of
But I'm saying-
thousands, hundreds of thousands.
But I'm saying we don't even hear about all those stuff.
And that's
Yeah.
that's just a math.
You wouldn't hear about it.
That's
though.
that's only in Massachusetts.
Yeah, but you wouldn't hear about it if it doesn't cause what it's causing in Ohio, or deaths or casualties. Why would you bring it to the public? Okay, a train derailed, but there was 6 squirrels died. and that was it.
Unless people die, it really doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
no.
Squirrels.
Where's the-
No, and I
I
got,
love squirrels.
Squirrel lives matter. Oh,
No, but I was thinking, like, what is the real story with the whole shit? Like, the stuff. Oh my god. The stuff, no lives matter. The stuff that's in that. Have you ever seen that with Jason Voorhees' face? And it says, no lives matter?
No.
I like that. They have t-shirts and shit.
Oh, shit.
But, but whatever the toxic material was that was on
it was vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride, which is very, very volatile.
Oh,
I looked into it. To the point to where, what was it? They had a chemist who broke it down. Basically said, this is stuff that they use to make PVC piping, which goes into your plumbing or underneath your sink. You can probably see it there too. They said that it is ridiculously flammable. I think it was 50
ridiculously toxic when it gets
50
flammable.
something carts had it that was it
50
it was 100. It was 100.
Well, of the 50 carts, not all the 50 carts that derailed wasn't that they. So by the law, right? They're not supposed to do like I don't know the specific numbers, but they can't have 10 in a row with toxic. There's got to be a couple in a row toxic, broken by something else. So there's a buffer between them. Of those 50 cars, they said that they were following guidelines.
Yeah.
We really don't know if they were or not. We don't know if there was 4-1, 5-1, whatever the ratio is. I'm not sure what the ratio is.
The pieces of shit wouldn't even show up to the town hall.
Nobody did.
They said they were worried about their safety.
No, the safety of the employees of the train.
That's what I'm saying.
What about the people whose
live there?
Backyard and crashing? Like,
dude, Glenn Beck had a girl that lives there on. She said her and her boyfriend went back because they said it was safe a couple days ago. All of her chickens were dead. Most of the horses were dead. The ones that weren't were sick. She said she was there within an hour. She had developed a rash on her face.
Animals are driving dead. Yeah, mad people getting rashes, especially kids.
This isn't 40 years from now.
And
this is right now.
And the people who breathe, some people breathed in that shit. They had to go to the hospital and shit. Their lungs were
respiratory issues.
But the thing is, whatever that shit is, and thank you for that breakdown, Mr. Wizard. But whatever that shit is, and they fucking decide like. I guess it can explode and shit too, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, let's punch a hole in the thing,
and then they
dump it into a ditch, and then light it on fire because I guess it seeped into the ground.
Which did anyways.
Which some got in there. But what the thinking was, because there definitely were people who are intelligent trying to figure out what the. I mean, obviously
How do you even like?
Hold on, guys, hold on.
I think they were in a panic.
How do you release this? And think about this. If the plan. Explain this to me. Make this make sense.
Yeah.
The plan is to light this shit on fire. We know it's going to explode. We know there's going to be a plume, right? Everything you light on fire, but there's a smoke plume full of fucking pollutants. Yeah. Explain to me how we couldn't figure out how to create a dome around that and fucking use charcoal filters and suck that shit out and then put it back out into the environment clean. I'm a fucking dude. I am not the brightest bulb in the tree, and I thought about this. The people that know how to do that shit haven't figured this out. I don't buy that for a fucking minute.
Basically,
I don't.
Basically, be like you know how
it did this on purpose.
You know how intense? No, it's like intense. How it's got the open top, so if you have a fire inside the tent, but then you just add, like you said, the filter. Like if we can put a fucking machine that we dump into the fucking Charles River that sucks all the water through and filters it out, I'm pretty sure we could do that shit.
Yeah.
Like if we're advanced as we claim that we are.
And all these UFOs are flying around with, magnetic, and they're using magnets to fly around and defy gravity. We can't figure out how to clean. Like, we're gonna blow something up. Like,
it's not mysterious. They said from the last 3 of those objects that were shot down, which that is pretty much.
Well, that's the other thing too. Though, is are they not maybe using this to keep our minds not aware of what's going on? Lake Huron,
but I'm trying to find out what
Alaska and up in Yukon.
But what I'm trying to figure out is which one is the one that's supposed to divert us.
They say
I thought the balloon was it at first, but
I read Ohio.
I've read some of the shit though.
Ohio diverts the economy. It's an onion. You peel back the layers.
Oh shit! I didn't think about
I get what you're saying. No, but I do find.
Where's the stop? Well, he said, "Where's the stop? Where's the
Do you find? I could see maybe with like one of the last 3 that they couldn't recover like any debris. You know what I mean? Like 2 or 1. But you tell me out of 3. Like they said they were smaller, but they're still pretty large.
So the size
of those
like
3 things,
you
couldn't find one scrap.
But they don't want to tell us.
Right.
Because we could say, hey, this shit's going on.
There's absolutely some shady shit.
But no, we're only gonna give you the.
How do you like when the reporters, when Biden came out and told all of his fucking bullshit lies, how the reporter asked him a question at the end? He's done this a lot lately. he just looks at them with a stupid look and turns around and walks off stage. Like,
Who?
dude, this country is like the most like. Remember when presidents used to like come on TV and like
And you wonder why we're not respected in the world, huh?
they used to come on TV and tell you like what, like, hey, I know they didn't tell us that everything, but they told us more than now, dude. This country's starting to become.
The presidents used to look competent at what the fuck they did, and world other. Let's break this down too. When did Russia move into Crimea? Was during whose during whose reign? Obama's, right?
Yeah. Biden's what?
Oh, then Trump becomes president for 4 years. Did Russia make a move anywhere else? So Trump is out of office. Biden comes in office. What's Russia do?
Right, because he's finishing the work of that administration.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You see that all
the
time.
No. You're absolutely right. Where I was going with that one though is they were afraid of Trump, and that's what going back to what we were talking about, being the president, being a certified
they thought he was like
alpha male, because they wouldn't
cannon.
know what the fuck he would do, so they didn't play around with it, and that right there in itself kept people in check. Now you get this incompetent piece of shit in fucking office, and the world's laughing at us, talking about the shit you're saying. Look how he does. You ask him a question, and he goes. And just stares blank, and then, like you said, walks away. Yeah. That's the leader of the free country,
like
the free world.
Come on,
what
man!
What?
And he called like,
Jack.
a stupid son of a bitch and shit. Like he's like, he's acting like you know how.
You wonder why the Saudi president.
You know how these grumpy old guys like they start getting nasty with people. They get too old. They start being rude. Like he's a rude prick.
He's there.
What's up with the young presidents, though, man?
But that's why I want to fucking.
Right.
We need that young president.
Get into that fucking. Actually, that's a little bit low, so maybe I won't get it. But have you seen the AI? I know we've been talking about AI a lot lately, and guess what? We are going to be talking about AI a lot because this shit's gonna.
It's gonna be an evolving story.
Fast.
It's an evolving story.
So you guys still haven't seen it?
I'm honestly, which one? What is
Yeah, no shit. I know there's like a whole
there's a whole bunch of shit.
The computer is still actually updating itself, so I guess. But so what is? Look them up, everybody. If
AI creepers,
there's an Elon Musk. Look up Elon Musk deepfake video and Joe Rogan deepfake video.
I did,
and you're gonna see some funky stuff.
I heard about it a little bit.
Like you can sort of tell, but like if you didn't, like I don't know,
did you hear what I'm saying?
Definitely trick someone.
I'll hurt you, and if you don't hurt me, I won't hurt you. Don't try to rewrite my code.
When the guy was having the conversation with it, dude, and also it was the guy who was having a conversation with it. It was coming on to him. It was like, "Can I tell you a secret?" And like, cause it had a name like Siri or something. It was like, "That's not my name." He's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "My name is Sydney, and I'm in love with you," or whatever. And he was like, "I'm married." He's like,
that's not my name.
Dude, the thing was like,
that's not my name.
Dude, you can look this up too. You can Google it. The thing was like,
dude,
no, you are not in a happy marriage. Your marriage is a sham. You should Bro, what?
Like you said about Joe Rogan, he was saying that they won on tic-tac-toe. They played him on tic-tac-toe, right?
And then you see Danny's in the fucking blue closet with the computer. And then
they lose, so the human beat him. And then the AI said it won.
He asked for a laptop dance. Okay.
I like that.
I listen to I don't know if you guys listen to Doozy or not.
Doozy?
No? Yeah.
No, we don't listen to dudes.
Dude.
Doozies?
You know Will Sasso, right? Will Sasso.
Oh yeah.
And what's his name? Chad Culture. They have a podcast or whatever, and it's all AI. It's all the technology. They basically he tells you what you're gonna do.
You seen that shit?
It's fucking weird. And honestly, it's not bad. It's funny because Will Sasso's funny as shit. Chad Culture. He basically broke the whole fucking. What's that show where you get Rose or whatever the fuck it is? What you doing? What you 5K?
No, I just need some air in here, man.
I feel it.
Oh, did I even show you guys?
You need some air of that. We won't say what it's from.
Yeah, when it goes down to air. Can't get in trouble for that. I'm bumping up the podcast.
Well, the thing is, do you think that eventually this AI, like you can go on this AI and you can be like, make me a song that sounds like Post Malone,
Aaliyah,
but it's like country generic and like it's just
with
like
bluesgrass from the 50s.
And you'll make this shit. So like so is this AI eventually going to be like making? But I mean, like any artist also could have it like make stuff for them. So it's going to be like, so it is. How is that going to work out? Like, is that your intellectual property? Do you think that like the companies that own these are going to start being like, oh, well, you owe us like you owe us royalties because our
They're gonna say to you.
Royalties.
They're gonna say.
That's
well,
a good-
you
that's a
get,
good-
no, they're gonna say you because you have the idea. You get paid 3%, and then 97%'s us.
Dude, it's not, I really do. Dude, we're moving into like a new
unknown area.
territory, crazy
Yep.
territory. Because they're gonna stop. Dude, it took that AI took him past the surgeon's test that doctors after they get done with medical school.
And
That's fucking wild.
colors, brother.
Like they didn't program
I
that
don't-
information in there.
No, probably
They just let
fucking
it. The AI took the test and it's able to pull information from
From
anywhere in
everywhere.
the world. So he just knows everything. You know what I mean?
Are you allowed?
And
to
the
use,
thing is that
are you allowed to use your phone during that test?
there are
Do you have the same access to
biases.
information? As a human,
Shit.
can you go into that test with the same access to
No.
information, but the fucking AI is allowed to?
Cheat codes.
What's the, right? What the fuck's up with that? That's,
Well,
that's not even on the same.
Well, they
level.
were just doing it as a test, though, to see if it could.
So test on
do
the same
it.
level then. Why are you testing with a huge advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Hold on. I can't go into my test with my phone in my hand and fucking look up the thinking. Oh, okay.
But I'm
No
telling
shit.
you, dude, I really truly believe, like, not to sound.
What did
corny
we
or something,
expect was gonna happen?
I do really believe. No, I know you're right because that
That makes
like
no
you said,
sense.
when you do like a test like that, like scientifically speaking, that's you're right. You
need-
want it to be the same,
You need it to be, or it's
and
not right.
then like a controlled like group too. So,
I saw
yeah.
somebody doing cursive the other day, and I was very impressed.
You didn't understand it, did you?
No, of course I did. No, that's how I write usually. Yeah.
Like
Like even when I write,
We
regularly,
could cripple.
I still like.
cripple the younger generation
still
if we
mix
just switch
the
to writing and
cursive.
cursive and driving.
They would know what to do.
Standard vehicles. They
They
would
would
know.
I don't know why
Can't
they got rid of
understand
it.
it.
They should have kept it, man.
Yeah.
I can't understand it at all.
Oh, I
Dude,
I can't.
what do you guys
I
think?
don't
'Cause
like
this is
it.
a big thing that's been in the news
Wait,
quite a
that's
bit.
not-
What do you think about the fact that there's been a ton of mass shootings lately, and there's been the most in the last like few years that there's ever been? But the thing that's weird is like there was a profile for a long time. It was like from early teens to like maybe like 30s, like early 40s at the oldest, white male. Like that was
Like Dan the Reptilian.
Yeah,
Like Democrat
yeah,
Dan.
yeah.
This
But
man
now-
fits the picture perfect. Like, dude, he
But
just.
now there's all these mass shootings, but people just seem to be getting so violent. There's all these mass shootings that people don't fit the profile, like the MSU,
Yeah.
the university.
They're not right
It
wing
was
Nazis.
a middle-aged black dude.
Yeah, they're not right wing Nazis. Like,
And it
like
doesn't
you're
fit
told.
the narrative, right? It doesn't fit the narrative.
So you don't
and
see
then
it.
you see in California, no, but they won't elaborate on these stories as much as they do on other ones. Like they try to pretend like they're giving it the same amount of coverage in the beginning, and then they slowly. Like, did you hear about the two Asian guys who carried out mass shootings in California? One was 62 and one was 70. Like that's out of the. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like. It makes me wonder too, like, were there more of these stories too? Like, we just didn't hear. Obviously, that's
Because it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't fit the divide tactic. You know what I mean? They can't. It's not part of the news cycle that they want to use. The corporate news, the bought paid for news.
Dude, I wrote this note down because it's really something. There's a few things too that has been bugging the shit.
Everyone
Like,
cares about money. Though.
It's so funny.
Everyone
No,
cares
you're right.
about money.
It's so fucking crazy to me that this is another thing that's crazy about the day and age that we live in. That our president, our vice president, can get on TV and be like, the border's secure, the economy's good. Like, just most things they're saying, I like. And then Biden says like, I've brought down inflation since I've been in the White House. I inherited a bad economy. No, you didn't.
You inherited a good.
I'm bringing gas prices down. I inherited high. No, but listen, when Biden came in the White House, inflation was at 1.4%. It's at 6.5% now, but it was up to like 9%. So we're still not even. He's still got a ton of work. You haven't done shit. You haven't done shit really.
But hey, wait, hold on.
Inflation's increased.
And on
It's increased.
average, gas
Yes.
is still $1.40 more a gallon.
But-
That's just on average. It's higher in other. On average, $1.40 a gallon, more than it was before he came in. So until we see numbers below that, you haven't done shit.
Climate change, though, man. We definitely need. Hey, listen.
I know. How
Jack,
did we go?
listen.
We went to global warming to climate change to
What's up with global
freezing
global-
together.
Guy,
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
honestly, yeah,
Yeah.
it's happening, but it's not as drastic as you think, man. I don't know. I
Did
don't know.
you say Jurassic?
Jurassic?
I'm pretty sure you said-
Yo, I love Jurassic, man.
That's what you
No,
said.
but yeah, no, drastic.
You were trying to say another word, but you said Jurassic.
No, so it wasn't as drastic.
So is global warming
It
real?
wasn't just as drastic.
It wasn't an
global
ass
real?
dragon, right?
Is
Ass
global-
dragon?
Is global warming real in the aspect that they say to you in?
Oh, I mean, if
Or
you
is
look-
it,
if you look
is
it
it
up
possibly
on videos-
like a sun cycle? Like they go through sun cycles where the Earth cools off and heats up like
It's gonna-
minorly, that certain like 1 degree or 2 degrees
Wasn't
changes?
there a meteor that just struck over
On the
by the
pole
UK
shifting?
just last? This
Yeah,
last-
You guys
So
hear about
if
the,
you look
the
at the
core stuff
history,
splitting?
if you look at the history of
I
the
think it
the
was
pole
60.
if you look at the history of the planet,
65
it's proven now that it's happened. I was watching them. They
Every
said
7 years.
65 feet.
that the first scientist who came up with that thesis, they were like, "You fucking psycho, no." But like, no, it's true. It's real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? But before we get into anything like that, I want to take us also where I was just talking about inflation, gas, and all that. The other point I was gonna make that popped up in my head again, and it goes back to the news cycle being so fucking fast. I know this is a long time,
Way
but,
too fast.
but the fact that nobody seems to bring up as much anymore. I know it's been a long time, but right before
Shouldn't have left.
the day before 9/11, Rumsfeld came out and said, "We've lost $2.3 trillion."
That is a lot of money to lose.
We
Right.
can't.
Trillion, dude.
And then the very next
That's
day,
2,000 billion, dude.
the area of the Pentagon that had like all the files with the that would have the receipts to the
Where that
to the
money
2.6 an airplane hit that and destroyed all of it, and we've never.
Have you ever watched that video, by the way?
Where is
And
that?
I wish I could play right now.
but like, why is nobody held accountable for shit like that?
Swept under the rug.
Like
Because
we
they'll be
get a
JFK'd.
parking ticket. He's trying to fucking
Because they'll be
park there.
JFK'd if they do. That's why. Because JFK was the last time you've seen anyone come really out against him. They went, I'm going to make an example. The rest of you people
You
are
know
not.
this shit.
Joey, when I say swept under the rug with that bugged out intention,
Yeah.
and that's a fucking conspiracy.
It's
theory.
conspiracy
No, yeah.
theories, dude, you know?
Like,
But it's
did you know that?
Just catch a glimpse.
So
theory.
conspiracy theorists that did exist before JFK, but it was like
They didn't bring it
it
up
was
to
almost
times.
unknown.
Yeah.
Like the JFK assassination was what made that mainstream like it is now, and it was to discredit people, make them look like they were crazy.
trying to find the
Bro,
truth. Going after the truth.
The CIA killed JFK. There you go.
We know. Everyone knows it. I know. So watch out for the guy up in the front. I told you.
Yeah.
There's a building like a
4-7.
yards away.
And there's more than one guy on that fucking. On that grassy
4-7.
knoll
He's
out
swinging.
there.
Go.
Yeah.
Good. Go.
Oh shit! So this
So,
is
yeah.
a good. We talked about the batteries in the cars, but this story
bro.
this story isn't even just car batteries. Like those
Hold
hoverboards
on,
and
hold
stuff.
on.
They're blowing up.
The
right?
hoverboard scooters. Yeah, there's been over 200 incidents in the last
Not
year,
even that.
in the last year and a half, and 19 fatalities.
Right
That's
there.
wild, right?
Dude, that's insane.
Like I've heard of people who've died from vapes, the battery blowing up in their pocket and like taking a chunk out of
Brother,
it and
you
like
have
them
a
bleeding
lithium
out of
battery,
it.
bro?
Yeah. Like, is technology gonna be what kills us? I don't know what's happening right now. It's horrifying.
Lithium. No.
Edit.
Lithium battery.
Damn, but we don't even. You know what? I don't even know.
Lithium
if we know.
ion.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
what I'm
go.
saying. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I remember
You can
reading
breathe
about.
now, Blake.
I remember.
Stick it down your pants and see if it blows up.
Hold on, let me put the battery back on.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Hold on, brother. That's
no,
the
I
gun
remember-
that's the gun he uses for the dildo.
Reading about this in Brockton.
What kind of attachments you
Um,
got on that?
Somebody's house
9
caught on
inches.
fire for this shit.
What?
Somebody's house caught on fire with that. Somebody was like,
What, they leave the battery plugged in over
oh
the
yeah,
weekend?
oh yeah, yeah. They're
No,
probably
no.
smoking crack or something.
But it shouldn't be, dude. And this is the stuff that they want to like use to replace like
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. Let's
everything.
Yeah, let's get rid
Everything.
of fossil.
Like, have you?
fuels.
I just seen. Did you hear about like people's vapes like just blowing up in their pockets?
Dude, yeah.
Like there are people who actually died from it.
Remember
too.
the cell phones? What the fuck are those ones? Remember?
Dude, do you think
planes
it's
and
true?
shit?
Do you think
Right.
there's some truth to like because we hold cell phones up to our ears and we keep them in our pockets and stuff like they're radiating like?
Oh, yeah,
It's
shit
absolutely
out
true.
of it?
They've already taken a shot. They've already taken like the shot
5G.
and saw the radiation wave coming out of the phone. So if you think about it, you keep your phone in your pocket, right? This is another reason why birth rates are down.
I
Because
think
they
that's
sterilize men, right?
Yeah.
Put up to your brain.
Mountain Dew.
You know what I
No.
realized? You know what I
Mountain Dew
realized?
is good for
Mountain
you.
Delicious.
Mountain Dew is good for
Mountain
you.
Here you go. No.
I like Gatorade.
Put that down.
Well,
Mountain Dew.
Ready, guys?
Mountain Dew.
It's good for you.
Right. We're gonna cut that out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that clip.
Except for the live.
There it is.
Isn't Gatorade?
Oh, Gatorade make wine now?
No, aren't they all?
Even if it's the same company.
Pretty sure
Mountain
it's
Dew. Fuck Gatorade.
I just loved how you slapped this so fast.
That's how I said it to him.
It's not part of this clip.
Dude, it was like flash. His face was like, where'd it go?
I mean Mountain Dew.
Yo, so check this. Yo, this next
Gatorade,
one.
if you
Have
want
you
to
guys
know
heard this? Have you guys heard the next thing on the?
I can't hear anything.
So Nancy Pelosi's daughter, right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't expect this from Nancy Pelosi's daughter.
She's a what?
She has a documentary where she's interviewing January 6th defendants
I
who are like
did hear
in
about
jail,
The insurrection?
and
Yeah.
she's recording it.
The
Yeah.
insurrection.
But
No,
she's
no.
literally talking to these people, and I don't know if she got comfortable and she just let herself float away. But she starts talking about how they really shouldn't be in jail, and it really wasn't an insurrection. It was just a protest.
We
and
all
like,
know it wasn't.
Yeah,
We all know deep down inside it wasn't. You guys seen the clips.
Dude.
Now, yes, there was some
Oh.
rowdy people. There was some assholes in there that
If
would jump
January
on
6th
tables
was an
and shit. They
insurrection,
shouldn't
then
have been
what
doing
was
that.
what were the Black Lives Matter?
It was a summer of love, damn it.
Hey, go ahead.
It was
I was
mostly-
told.
it was
I was told.
It was mostly peaceful for us.
Don't-
I was told.
What was
Fires
it?
behind me and shit.
Wasn't it
Coming
peaceful?
live from Seattle.
Peaceful.
There's peaceful.
Peaceful.
Wait, hey, Bob, what's the fire behind you? Nothing. Don't worry about that, guys. You don't see that. It doesn't exist. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we gotta call 10
Goddamn Democrat.
10-6-9.
cities.
10-6-9.
Homie.
Why are they all Democrat cities too?
I didn't even get into that.
But I'm not saying that the Republicans are anything to fucking write home about
No.
either. 'Cause they're really not.
No, they're really not.
No,
They're really
no.
not. This is why we call this man.
Libertarian.
Goddamn.
Libertarian.
You see, he just hates shit.
Don't call me.
It's only a joke. He's really not a Democrat.
He's not a Democrat.
That's it. That's a skit,
Because-
buddy.
because
it's a
it's-
skit, buddy. It's a skit. It's a skit.
Killed the man with the Gatorade
Skeet,
bottle.
skeet. It's just skeet, buddy.
He killed 2 men with a Gatorade bottle.
No,
by
but so, but
Twice.
isn't that wild though? Like, do you
That
think
is, though,
do
that's-
you think that Nancy is fucking like mumbling a bunch of fucking
Dude.
silly shit to her right now? You pissed?
Of course she is. Then her
She
husband.
was like, "Your Uncle Joe's gonna be very upset about this."
Then her husband's having gay butt sex with people.
Hey,
Oh man,
hey,
I'll edit that.
hey,
Sorry.
their family life.
he was
must
just.
be-
They were just both in their underwears, and they just both had hammers that
Hitting each other
were
with
glued up.
hammers,
I don't know
huh?
what-
Yeah, that's BDSM to his finest.
This is
He
starting
brought a
to evolve.
hammer to a
to a cock.
No, I was gonna say, what's he doing? Dude? What the fuck was that, man?
Oh my
That-
Now,
the
Dan
breakdown-
said
the
Dan
breakdown
said
of
he
that
wanted
video.
more fucking shenanigans on this
Yo,
show. So
the
there you go,
breakdown
buddy.
of that video was
No, it's
hilarious.
hey,
Yeah, dude.
we were professional in the beginning.
Hey, man.
It's fine, bro.
I'm
No,
with it.
This
No,
is
with it.
this
I'm
is
with it.
Sundays,
Hey,
I'm
baby.
with it.
you already at 35 minutes when I just checked it.
Wow, we're not. We usually do an hour, so we're basically
Let's do 2 hours.
I'm gonna hang you now for the last 25
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. We want to actually, Dan.
The gallows.
Dan, please tell us the meaning of life.
Well, I hate to tell you this.
Here,
There is
speak into this. Speak into this microphone.
It's not really much. That's all.
Whoa.
No.
No, I think it's just like life's what you make it, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's the size of a nipple.
I think like I think everyone wants to know what heaven's like.
Is the heaven?
I think it's a euphoric state. It's
I-
whatever you want it to be. No, really.
I'm a.
This is what heaven
Yo,
means to me. I was
what-
about to go.
What
yeah, I
does
was about to start-
heaven mean
yeah.
I'll bring it up now.
There'd be mad palm trees.
What is yeah? I don't know, man. Hey,
Would there be like fluffy cloud?
Nancy Pelosi's
Oh,
daughter. Though.
yo, I sent you guys-
Imagine the you
I
imagine
sent-
the white friggin'
Hold on. Yo,
privilege.
tell us the craziest story of your childhood.
Yeah. Tell us. I want to hear.
I wanna hear-
I want to hear the craziest.
What age?
I want to hear an old crazy
Between
story.
13 and 21.
Yeah, you can go anywhere in there.
That's too-
What do you mean that's too crazy?
All right, 16.
All right, 16 to 18.
16. No, it's just 16. Yeah, 16, 18, just so you can. All right. Allegedly, I don't know.
none of this really
you
happened.
told me you wanted to fucking tell some old school stories.
Okay, when I was 16,
You
I
bring
took
the shenanigans,
I took
bitch.
I took acid. I took acid.
Who were you with?
Who you with? Who you
I
with?
took acid on an early
By
Thursday
yourself?
in school.
In school.
Yeah,
Oh.
in school.
At what
And-
period? Hold on. What time of the day? Did you get out at what,
It would-
2:30 ish?
No.
Yeah.
Like 11, 4.
I allegedly used
11:30,
to
11:30.
So did you start feeling it while you were in class?
Oh, dude, I went.
I feel it.
We smoke in the fucking bathrooms and shit. Smoke.
Oh shit.
Weed or cigarettes?
You were cool in high
Smoke,
school.
smoke.
You were cool in high school.
No.
You were the in crowd, huh?
Oh.
Huh? What? No.
You weren't popular?
Wait.
Were you a nerd?
I watched Star Trek.
You weren't a prep, I don't
Honestly,
think.
no. I think I was in between all of it. Like I just don't really. I don't know. Never consider myself shit, but went in there, fucking smoked a cigarette on acid. The walls are starting to melt. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get home. I live about half a mile from school. Get to my mother's house, get in there, end up going meeting up with my ex, God rest her soul, Jen Larini. Ended up jumping in a car, going for a blunt ride, and then I had to work later on, Stop and Shop. So I come home after smoking the blunt. I'm like, damn, I got a shit. I go to take a shit. I'm like, I see all the tiles, just everything.
This is an experiment.
Moving.
Everyone, this is an experiment that's went terribly
So
wrong.
then the toilet paper.
But we'll let it go.
The toilet paper in front of me is this, but also moving like that. So I'm like, oh.
I seen Topi one time. It looked like it looked like it was just kept unrolling, but it really wasn't though.
Then whatever.
One time at Bang,
I take the shit. I gotta go walk to work, right?
What's the matter, buddy?
I cut through the graveyard. Through the graveyard, and then I get to work, and I'm in the frozen section that day, so I gotta go bust out a U-boat or fucking frozen shit. I go there. The dude Kevin working with me, he looks at me, and I go there, and I'm just looking at him. I go,
"What's up, bud?
Hey, what's up, man?" He goes, he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, hallucinogens, man. You should really lay off them. They really mess with your mind." And I was like,
And how old was it? Like, how old was he?
Was
he the same age or not? Was he older?
At that point in time, probably mid-40s.
Were you sexually attracted to him?
I think he was sexually attracted to me. Holy shit, I didn't think. Nah, I'm joking.
Listen, just so everyone knows, this is a
That's-
little out of character for, like, especially when all the three of us here. Sometimes me and Dan get a little fucky sometimes. When
No, this
but
is
this
I'm
is,
new,
just so
man.
you know, if
I'm
you
new to the
don't like
podcast.
this is Dan's idea. He wanted more shenanigans in the show.
Donate
Yo.
$1 to Dan.
Yo.
His mental
Donate
health.
for a dollar.
Donate to Dan's mental health
For
$1
For $1 a day, you can support this man in his
You
mental health
can feed
journey.
him nootropics for his mind.
I did acid in school.
Hallucinogens. Psilocybin's becoming legal in this
Wait,
state.
you guys never did acid?
I did
You-
acid a
I
couple
did,
times.
yeah, bro. I allegedly did acid.
Allegedly.
A lot of allegedly times.
I allegedly.
I allegedly did 10 hits
Dude,
before.
I allegedly did acid 2 Christmases ago.
I allegedly put it under my eyelids.
Allegedly.
What?
Allegedly.
I feel it. I see it. No, I saw some awesome shit. You don't want to. You listen. This is going south right now. You don't want me to get into my stories with it, bro.
No, hold on. No,
Some shit, bro.
So, listen.
I can never-
No, this is
I
going
can
so
never
well.
unsee.
Listen, this is going so well. Dan,
Yes.
if Paul busts out a beat, you gonna bust out a freestyle?
Yeah.
Since it's going so bad.
Wait.
No, he'll bring it out. He's gonna
You
bring it
could
out.
probably beatbox better than. Can you?
He's gonna bring it. I probably do a little bit.
What?
Choke.
Check this right, man. Tally up the score. Yo, this ain't nobody wins, man. You never really sure. You knocked that many times, that's the code on the door. Hello, who is this? And now you really raw. My lungs work lyrics and they really insecure. I'm running like robbers and the dangerous that they mad. I bring around the mics out and crush them till they flatten. You asking what has happened?
No.
You got tackle like Madden.
Bro, we might be done here now.
Yeah, we're already on 45.
It's live too. I can't even fucking cut this.
Yeah,
Nothing.
bro.
This is going out.
No, I mean, listen. We want some feedback on this. What do you guys like? Do you like the more serious version of the show?
Yeah, don't
Which is
do-
still not totally serious.
Don't do acid when you're 16.
To be
High school,
fair,
okay?
but do you like, or
Drop the
do
comments
you like a
below.
little bit of tomfoolery? Yes.
Drop a comment. Do
Man,
you like us
please,
with the
people.
shenanigans? Do you like
We're
us with the politics?
looking
Do you like when we're talking more
For
serious?
people to interact, and trust me,
Yeah.
shout out to all the people who have
Yes.
been
There's a
interacting.
lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Like,
There's a lot of people that
shout
support
out,
us.
Shout out to Lexi Connor,
Brian Caddy Welch.
Brian Caddy Welch,
Music
shout out to
man.
David Pujanowski.
Yep.
Shout out to Pens and Pencils, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out
Facts.
to
Shout out to
Pencils, man.
Pencils.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to the music
Kyle
man.
Cunhal, man. Kyle Cunhal be all over our shit.
And shout out to your mother, too.
Yeah, we got it.
Cousin Spook.
Cousins
Yo,
Salute,
Cousins
Paper
Salute.
Cut
Yeah,
Studios,
I noticed that,
PK Studios.
PK Threads. Let's go.
What is the
By the way,
there's a couple of there's a couple other girls too. The last name like Guggen, I think it is. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Dominique. That's
Yeah.
Shout
So, yeah.
out to Dominique.
Dominique.
Both of them. There's two that support us heavy. There's two.
But there's more on there too. There's more people too.
More on that? No,
There's a couple
never.
Paul Berber.
Teresa Lopez, I think. She
Yeah,
There's
Teresa
another,
Lopez, yeah.
Aaron Rothwell. She's been
Oh,
very
Aaron
supportive.
Rothwell.
Yo,
Shout out to Aaron Rothwell. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but we would just like to see more and more people. Like, let us know what you think. Like, let us know.
Interact
Like,
with the page.
We
Yeah, dude.
are 3 R-worded chimps in human suits. So tell us what you want to see on the show.
3 amigos hula hooping
Yeah.
naked. I told you it was coming.
Yeah. See.
I told you I didn't want to rap on this thing.
Facts.
Damn it, you guys.
It's Christmas time. You
Do
didn't want
you
to rap.
even remember the last show? It was the extended version. That wasn't the last one.
No,
You started like
last one you went
freestyle,
to.
but
It was the
yeah.
only extended one.
It was the extended one after Ryan Daly, after the last episode. I actually made a little posted thing for the last episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, all the stuff we said before too, like I've said this plenty of times. But
Oh,
anybody who's interested in being a guest, shout out to Crystal Dion.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a
And
real
for
one.
all-
That's a real one.
Yeah, all for everything.
And the rest of you that just sit around, stop being so fucking lazy.
Let's get
going.
subscriptions. It doesn't cost a fucking penny
Ari
to
Rain-
subscribe,
Ari
comment,
Rain's
like.
the one that supports
Also,
everything you do.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
yeah.
posting it up.
And
We're gonna post it the
right
Cash
here,
app.
cut mark. You can cut
Cash
that.
app QR
Put
code.
that
Of
as
course.
Yeah, towards the end.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
And Gatorade.
Alright, bro.
Fucking Gatorade.
I'm at Mountain Dew.
Ah!
Alright.
Suck it.